Michelle Alexander's The New Jim Crow has been out for a while, but it's a hugely influential book. I'm sure you've seen things or read things since that have been written that draw a lot on her work. So some books that come to mind that are on similar things are Just Mercy by Bryan Stevenson, or if you've seen the documentary 13th, there's a lot of overlap and looks at our criminal justice system and how that is unfairly skewed against Black people. So one of the things this book looks at is really specifically is the mass incarceration that's happening in our country. And it traces back the roots all the way to slavery, looks at the Jim Crow laws that were happening post-slavery, and says that mass incarceration is the new way of controlling BIPOC people in the United States. So we can see this happening in lots of different ways in the book. You know, she talks about how the populations, the percentage of people who are Black, Indigenous, or people of color are like way skewed in the prison. She looks at how specific laws have targeted Black people throughout Americans' criminal justice history. And she really looks at sort of this like deep, multifaceted historical way of how like we slowly have this trace of criminalizing people for their race. So she looks a lot at the war on drugs as one of the things and talks about how that has led to mass incarceration. She looks at how like the probation system is unfairly skewed to like against people who were like never lets them out, never lets them free. And like I said, it's had like a huge impact on sort of our race studies and our criminal justice system studies. So if you're interested in themes of social justice or in criminal justice, this is like a must-read book. It's just going to blow your mind, especially when you learn about like the historical roots and how we've ended up where we are now. So really, really interesting nonfiction read, The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander.